Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host,
B-Shark!
Oh my, look at me in my eye. We took a little vacation. We had to chill a little bit because after that, you stinking Eagles, I'm telling you right now, you did a 30. You should have cut the ball.
I need some therapy.
Oh, we need some therapy. Heavy. But that's besides the point. We here in championship weekend, and I'm telling you now, this is going to be like hot sauce and who's the boss, and it ain't going to take too much so it doesn't cost. First up is going to be a sample, and a sample of destruction. When I'm telling you, let's just go there. May he or may he not go for everything you know. Well, it's the New England Patriots that think they're going to be running the show. Flying into the Denver Broncos corral, the stable, in stakes in the stable. It seems like one of the horses got their hoofs broke. And you know what you do? You gotta take them down. But they're gonna cry, they're gonna whine, they're gonna say, why? Well, New England Patriots is looking just like I said they would. They would look like, may he, yes, take him for the over in the passing yards because he's going to light it up. Denver, you ain't got nobody. I mean, the stallion is back on the hospital gurney, sitting there like, turn on the cable TV. Maybe I can see myself in a reflection of the mirror that I could be there and see a little bit more clear. Nope, it ain't gonna happen. It's the minus 5.5 to stay alive, and there's those double nickels. You're cursed when you bet this way, but let's what? Is Mr. Stick 'em Up in the backfield for Mr. Sean Payton got the stick 'em up there behind the center, sitting there like he gonna do something. Well, the last time I heard, this was his old team, the New England Patriots. So revenge shall be served sweet and ice cold for my man, Mr. Stidham, as he sticks him up, take him for the under in the passing yards because he ain't gonna go that far against this New England defense. By the way, I am a Patriots. I swear I do drink a cup of tea. Take the New England Patriots. Oh me, oh my, who you gonna be? Be who you got.
I love the energy, man. Time flies when you're having fun. I cannot believe that it's championship weekend and we are here talking about the AFC Championship between those Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. And may he or may he not, he just might. And this is a story of crazy eights. I'm going to give it to you because Jarrett Stidham, the Broncos' new starting quarterback for this situation, has 8 career touchdown passes and 8 career picks. I like him to turn the ball over in this situation here. And I'll tell you what, Drake Maye, he has 8 straight up wins out of 8 games on the road this year. 8-0 straight up, 7-1 against the spread. The New England Patriots are not afraid to take their show on the road, even into the elements and thin air of the Denver Broncos. And look, you can say what you want about the Broncos. They do have an extra day of rest, and that means something. In conference championship games, teams with an extra day of rest are 27-17 straight up. So it definitely favors rest here in this situation. Or you could look at other things like Denver coming off of an overtime game here. Teams that survive overtime, they are 0-5 straight up and 1-4 against the spread following that. So you could look at those trends from either lens. I'm looking at the quarterbacks. I'm looking at Drake Maye versus Jarrett Stidham. And look, man, that's a no contest. Say what you want about the Broncos defense. It's going to be a tough environment for them to play in. But yo, listen, speaking of Drake Maye, take his first half passing yards over here. They're an absolute wagon. They get off to a fast start. You know they're going to want to put early pressure on the Broncos, so they're going to stay aggressive here. But they are 15-0-1 this year to the first half money line on those numbers. So an absolute fast starting machine of a team here. And with that, you can take the Patriots minus a half point in the first quarter and in the first half. You can take that to 2.5 points because I like the Patriots to go into halftime with a lead here. And you can bet Drake Maye is going to put up big numbers there, T-Shark. Now with the 5.5, I don't love it. I don't love it. But I'm playing those props I just gave you, but my lean is to take the Patriots to cover that 5.5.
Listen, Mr. Stidham, you only passed for 200 yards in all 4 years of your high school career. Forget about it. It's over for these guys.
Sean Payton's going to do what he can to at least keep it close.
Now listen here, Mr. Sean Payton.
Some trickery.
You over there with the Copperfield magic. If you pull this off, the 747 will disappear. Okay? Come on now.
I'm Grandmaster Kawaii Chop. We're going into the NFL Divisionals, AFC, NFC games. Going into these two battles. Battle number 1. The Patriots versus the Broncos. Patriots are going to win because the Broncos have injuries. We're going to call this the style of penalty and injury. Battle number 1. Battle number 2. It's the Rams versus the Seahawks. The Rams are going to swoop down and grab up Excalibur. These are the battles of Grandmaster Kawaii Chop.
But in our next pick, let me just address all the elephants in the room right now. This is called beast mode. Let's just get this straight. You better call that man up for this divisional fight right now, because he deserves every bit of it, all the accolades, aha, and laughing in your face. It's going to have to be beast mode. It's the Seattle Seahawks with the 12th man sinking like quicksand. If they get a hold of you with their loud chants and cheers, they'll drown you down and pull you down, and you won't breathe in no more. Because it's going to be ugly. It's the Rams that will tighten up the score. Maybe they will just fighten up the score. Maybe they will just do you, baby, do you, never knew you. Take Mr. Bucador with the LA Rams to take for 2 touchdowns. This man is going to have to be on fire against the Seattle Seahawks. And mind you, let's just get this straight. There is a problem in this game with a minus 2.5. That quarter means it's manslaughter. And I mean, you better hold up. Don't let your daughter out. Don't let your mom out. Don't even let your wife go out in the streets of Seattle after this game, because it's going to be on fire. Take Mr. Oh my goodness. Is that my man? Is this the quarterback that I hated so much? I couldn't stand him so much. How do I see you here, Mr. Opie? Take him for the over in the Seattle Seahawks uniform. Yes, he's that darn Dartleson is going to do his fancy thing. He's going to be like Mayberry back there, but no one's going to get locked up. You're just going to get put out. And the bottom line is this. It doesn't have to be this sweet, but Mr. Stafford shall do in biblical proportions. And I mean, he shall split the sea with his staff and his rod and his cane. And he shall let you know his name. The power shall be. Take him for the over in the passing yards, because that's all he's got in this game. Just go for self, MVP yourself, pat yourself on the back. You got to do your job. But at the bottom line, with a quarter that goes on out against this team with a +2.5, I don't believe y'all two cousins is going to last. It's going to be Family Feud. Hatfields and the McCormicks coming up. Take the Seattle Seahawks with a buckshot in the Rams' ass. Be who you get.
That was like a roller coaster. So I'm like, wait, I thought you were taking the Seahawks. You were giving the Matt Stafford, and all of a sudden parting the Red Sea or whatever.
He's got
man.
to do
Holy
it.
cow.
The Sea of Green.
I didn't know what was happening right there, but I was hanging on every word. You're a lucky audience. You get to hear from this guy. Now you get to hear from me, so you can lower your expectations. But away we go off the Lumen Field in Seattle. Home of the 12th man, and you've got McDonald, you've got McVay. There's a lot of potential Irish things happening. I don't know, but anyway, that was a bad joke. Anyway, here we go. So this game at 2.5, I like the Seahawks to win it because, the Rams are kind of surviving their way through. They got through that overtime. They almost coughed it up in Chicago. They got through that, but this will be their third straight road game in this situation. They are coming off an overtime game huge dramatic. It's just not a good situation for these Rams heading into Seattle, which is an absolute wagon. And you know what? Listen, they are division rivals. It's going to be a close, hard-fought game. I can see this going back and forth. But in the end, the one thing that just stands out in my mind, I remember watching that Philadelphia Eagles defense last year and what a difference they made. And this Seattle defense is best in the NFL, first class operation, and they clap. And you can fully expect that to happen at home in front of the 12th man, get that crowd fired up. It's going to be very difficult. I know Stafford's not a rookie here. It's still going to be difficult to communicate. Everybody's going to need to be on the same page. And this is a road fatigued team. And I just don't like that situation for the Rams. So I'm going to take the Seahawks to cover that 2.5 points at home. The props I'm going to give you, though, I'm going to say Kenneth Walker here. Give him the rushing attempts over. McDonald already leans heavy on that run. And you know what, man? Take a little pressure off Sam, right? Establish the run. I do not think this is going to be a gun it down the field kind of game for Sam Darnold. I think they'll keep it fairly conservative. I think they're going to try and establish the run at home and establish their defense and just grind these Rams out. And with that said, I'm going to take Stafford the under on the passing touchdowns. And I'm also going to take the completion under with Sam Darnold because I do not think they're taking big shots down the field. It's going to be a nice, 9 yards in a cloud of dust or whatever the heck that is. Whatever that expression
It's going to be hard for everybody to understand. But you know something, as I turn to the side with my 12-inch pythons, brother, with my Hulk Hogan glasses on, I had to end it just like this. Something's about to start that you can't finish. And your mouth writing a check that your behind can't cash. And at last the Super Bowl shall be a blast. It shall be the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Revenge. Revenge is sweet. And you shall understand it's best served cold. And these boys ain't going to be that old. Well, one's going to be a senior citizen, and the other one's going to be a young buck coming out of college. But any which way, you can bet that and book it. If there's anything else I got to tell you right now, brother, it ain't going to be easy. Until next week, and I mean next week shall happen, or in the 2 weeks, should I say.
Yeah.
We're going to take next week off because Super Bowl takes 2 weeks. It is what it is. It's been fun sharing with you. It's been the Shark Money Show. Ha 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 ha.